It's time for Landmark Medical's High School Hoops, sponsored by Martel Plumbing and Heating.
From Warwick, Rhode Island, it's our high school hoops telecast tonight. The Blue Wave of Hope visiting the Pilgrim Patriots. Hi, everyone. I'm NBC 10's Frank Carpano, along with Joe Hassett for the call of tonight's Division II high school basketball game. What can we expect, Joe?
Well, I think it'll be a pretty good game. Both teams are struggling a little bit to score, but these two guys have a good matchup in this one.
All right, let's get right to the keys of the game. What about for Pilgrim, offensively and defensively?
Well, Pilgrim, they want to play solid defense, push the ball man-to-man, want to get up on the shooters, and push the ball down the floor on the offensive side.
And for the Pilgrim Patriots?
Well, they want to prevent the threes. They want to make sure they get the three and control the tempo a little bit and try to get out on the fast break.
Of course, we're always looking at the guys who are going to be scoring the baskets or be the big stars in this game. Who are we looking at? Let's start for the visiting Hope Blue Wave.
Well, the Blue Wave, they have
Daryl Encarnacion.
I mean, he's a big guy. He's taking up the slack. Their leading scorer is out, and he's been a team leader. He's the guy that they rally around and get the ball inside to him, and he moves it nicely to his teammates.
And for the Patriots, number 2 is Dylan Vale.
Dylan Vale is a big-time player for this Patriot team. You know, he's getting some Division III looks for him. He's a good point guard. He's their leading scorer. He's their best defensive player. He does it all out there. When your point guard is your best player, it makes everybody else better on the team.
All right, we're looking forward to it, and we're glad that you're along with us for the call of this one. We'll have the tip-off of tonight's game coming your way right after this. And welcome back to Pilgrim High School in Warwick, Rhode Island. Frank Carpano along with Joe Hassett for tonight's boys high school basketball game, the visiting Hope Blue Wave against the home team, the Pilgrim Patriots. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Blue Wave of Hope, as you can see, they're led by Walter Rosario, number 0. Unfortunately, they're missing one of their big guys there, Joe. Devontae Abney sitting out. He has got a injured hamstring and will not play tonight.
Yeah.
But Daryl Encarnacion is a big guy, 6'4", 240 pounds. Over to the Pilgrim High School and their starting lineup tonight. Their leading scorer is Carter Clifton, averaging just over 18 points per game. And we're ready to go here. The tip-off of tonight's game. Glad that you're with us.
Yeah, Hope losing Devontae Abney. He's their best player. And they pulled a hamstring. He won't be able to play in this one. So the other guys need to rally up behind him.
All right, Hope controls the opening tip. Bringing the ball down is Sean Almeida. Off to the right side. A man-to-man defense here.
It looks like a little matchup zone going on right here for Pilgrim. They'll take away the three-point shots, but quick foul there by number 2 there.
Dylan
Vale, who's their best player, is their point guard. Best defensive player, too, but that's a matchup zone. They got the middle. One guy patrolling the middle in there. Cole Begelli, 6'4". The rest of the guys are playing on the perimeter. They want to take away the three-point shot and make you penetrate and take a tough 2.
With the foul, the shot clock resets to 35 seconds. Out top, Sean Almeida setting up the offense. The big guy in Canarcion, and then intercepted inside. Jack Sorelli picks it up, and we get to see Pilgrim on offense for the first time here this evening.
A little man-to-man by Hope. They like to play mostly man-to-man. They might switch it up once in a while, but want to play tough on the ball.
And another steal inside. Almeida picks it up.
A couple of turnovers to start the game for both teams. Steps by the big fella. I hardly ever see that called anymore in college basketball, but in high school basketball, that was traveling there by the big guy.
And NBA, when was the last time you saw it in the NBA?
NBA, they don't travel anymore. You can take off from the top of the key without a dribble.
Top of the key from half court.
And it depends who you are, by the way.
It's true.
If you're a rookie, you get called for travel. If you're Jason Tatum, no. A little weave here by Pilgrim, trying to maybe create a mismatch.
And another foul, first foul on the Blue Wave, and that one goes against Walter Rosario.
So Dylan Vale that time, they're trying to isolate him in the middle of the floor where he can get to the basket. And if he gets a layup, he'll take it, but if he draws defensive players to him, he's a good passer. He finds teammates for open shots.
Vale.
There it is.
Moves it inside, loose ball, back up to Vale. He lets loose, and no good. And that one rebounded underneath by Anil Ramos.
Nice
Quickly
heart.
down comes Sean Almeida, making his way to the basket underneath. And I think he stepped out of bounds there. So that'll be Pilgrim ball as we're just underway here in the first quarter.
Well, Almeida had the right idea. He got to the baseline and turned the corner trying to find an open teammate, but the ball was deflected and he stepped out of bounds. Both teams are having a tough time getting a look at the basket. Just turnovers so far.
J.N. Monroe, number 13 for Hope, checks in. This is his first game for the team. Been practicing with him for a while, and he just got cleared to play today, and he's in the lineup for the first time. Another turnover. Had a few of them already first couple of minutes of this game.
We've only seen one shot in the ball game so far, Frank. Well, it's all been turnovers. Both teams trying to feel each other out. What kind of defense these guys are playing, what kind of offense you want to run. Yeah, that's a good move right there by the big fella.
Canarcion gets it. It doesn't get it to go, but it bounces right back to him, and they'll set up again. 5 turnovers combined between the two teams already here in this game, and no points yet, Joe.
No points. They only had 6 possessions too, so the team's struggling, trying to figure out the D. Pilgrim's playing that matchup zone, and Hope's trying to run a man-to-man offense against it. Not a lot of ball movement going around right now. They need to get something with the big guy on the screen.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
That's not a good foul there by Jack Sorelli. You know, they had the shot clock down to 4, and he reached out and fouled on the wing there. Being aggressive on D, though. You want to try to take away that passing lanes. You don't want to stop being aggressive, but Hope's having a tough time figuring out this Pilgrim defense. They get the ball inside the Encarnacion, let him operate.
And another foul on the play.
Well, that turnover, a little jump ball in that one there, Frank. That whoever goes on the floor when you have a loose ball usually gets it.
Walter Rosario picking up his 2nd foul already, and he is going to take a seat. And Xavier Franco, junior guard, comes in his place.
Hope's in the man-to-man again still.
Shot in and out for Dylan Vale.
Good shot. Good shot. Let's go, move the feet. Move the feet.
And running the offense here, Sean Almeida for the Blue Wave. Just a freshman. 5'5". Inside it goes. And Canarcion can't get the bounce to get it to go. And I'll tell you what, you know, he's got the height. He certainly has the width to dominate underneath the basket, Joe.
He needs to get in that square, get the ball. you know, Jay Monroe, this is his first game in the ball game, number 13 this year. And he has some skills. He hasn't been able to play, but he's been practicing, so he's a guy that can really play. He might make a difference in this game.
Quick shots, and that one, our first basket, belongs to Dylan Vale.
Good move there by Dylan Vale. He drew the defense away, and then a little floater in the lane, gets it off that little foul line shot. I mean, baseline shot.
Second leading scorer for these Patriots gets on the board. And Canarcion to the basket. There's a nice little layup for Daryl and Canarcion.
Well, he split the matchup zone pretty well right there. He's a left-hander. He got to the middle there with some movement. When he moves, you got to move the ball in himself. We'll get some good looks.
Back out top. Three-point shot, no good for Carter Clifton. Clifton in the lane now and can't get the layup to go. Get another rebound, and that one up and in for Jack McConnell.
Nice rebound by Jack McConnell. Good job by Pilgrim there getting on the offensive glass. Had 3 shot opportunities there.
Inside, pass gets away from Encarnacion, and here come the Patriots right down the lane, and Clifton can't get it to go.
Well, he went off the wrong foot on that layup. One more dribble, he had an easy layup.
He's a young man who's coming off of a torn ACL last year.
A lot of those injuries lately. Bryce Hopkins of Providence just had his surgery on his today, and hopefully it went smoothly for him.
Clifton,
nice
pass. And that one intercepted inside by Sean Almeida.
Well,
back come the Blue Wave.
Get that close to the basket, you got to shoot it.
And they're going to call the offensive foul. And that'll go against Almeida. First foul against him.
Well, Almeida made a nice move right there, but that foul was a little bit late, I think. And I think if you had that little semicircle there, they might have had his toes on the line.
All right, so 2:54 to go in the first quarter. 4-2 Pilgrim leading Hope. We'll be right back. I just want to remind you can also enjoy these broadcasts on our Facebook Live page, presented by Trattoria Appia Restaurant up on Federal Hill. Indulge in the familiar, experience the extraordinary. And we appreciate their support of our high school hoops telecast as you take a look at the Patriots cheerleaders. Actually, good group of students here in support of their Pilgrim High School team. I guess I'm told the hockey team is big supporters of the basketball team, and I'm sure the reverse is also true. Girls basketball team is here.
Yeah, that's what Sean Hensel, the coach, told us. He said the hockey team, when they're not playing, they come to the basketball games, which is pretty cool.
Here come the Patriots.
Nice.
And a little floater in the lane for Jaden Ames.
Jaden Ames, that was a good smooth move off the bench. Gets nice aggressive down the lane there, knocks it down.
Big shot from outside. There's our first three-pointer, and that one collected by Jaden Monroe.
This is his first game, too, this year. You watch him out there. He's got some good skills. He might have a big game in this one.
Long shot, no good, but the rebound inside, and Encarnacion finally reels it in. Going to be tough to get the ball away from that young man.
I tell you, the game is starting to flow a little bit now. Guys are getting used to one another out there on the defense.
And Encarnacion in and out. Back come the Patriots.
Carter Clifton now trying to. There you go. That's a new shot there by Dylan Vale. He's taking charge out there. You know, he's the point guard on this team, and he's had some looks, Frank, from recruiters from the Division III level in college, so they like what he can do out there. He shoots the ball pretty well. He can handle a break and run a team. The D right now is man-to-man. And Cassione wants to get to the basket.
Monroe, no good. And the rebound there by McConnell. Jaden Ames calling the play out.
Little movement on the top there.
Clifton turns around and hits.
He's their leading scorer, Clifton, at 18 points a game. In only a matter of time before he starts to heat it up. Nice offense right there. They pop him to the foul line and guys cut off him, and the defense sloughed off him, and he knocks down the jumper. There we go. Bombs away.
Called glass on that one?
I don't think he called glass, but he'll take it. It all counts.
Xavier Franco. Way outside. That one shorts.
Feel like the pace has picked up a little bit here. The guys are like not worrying about who's guarding who. They're just getting out there and coming down the floor and taking that first look. That looks good.
I hope with a chance to tie or go ahead this time down the floor. And Canarcione going to the hoop. Gets it to go. And we have a tie ball game in the final 30 seconds of the first quarter.
Moved by Cassione. He pump faked that three-point and put the ball on the floor with the left. It's always tough to guard a left-hander. Of course, Frank, when you played, you didn't guard anybody. Right hand or left hand.
But I was left-handed. They couldn't guard me, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Big three-pointer there for Dylan Vale.
Dylan Vale breaking out the offense and distributing the ball on the offensive end to his teammates.
All right, 7 seconds to go. This is Monroe. Monroe looking for some room. And the shot at the buzzer, no good there for Xavier Franco. And we've got 1 quarter in the books. 13-10, Pilgrim leading Hope. We're back with the second quarter right after this.
Landmark Medical's High School Hoops.
Closed captioning sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses with same-day mattress and recliner eye delivery.
And welcome back to Pilgrim High School. Frank Carpano along with Joe Hassett. We got 1 quarter in the books. A little slow to get started, Joe, but they finally found their groove there towards the end of quarter number 1.
Yeah, guys getting a little comfortable on the offensive end here and feeling out who's the guys to go to. And on defensive end, Hope's played the same man-to-man the whole time. Pilgrim's mixed it up a little bit with a little matchup zone and man-to-man.
Dylan Vale to Carter Clifton. Ian LaPlume seeing him in the lineup for the first time tonight, and right to the basket goes number 13, Jack Sorelli, and he is fouled on the play. And that foul will go against Dariel and Canarcione, as you see once again here.
Yeah, good move there by Sorelli. Almost got the three-point play opportunity. This little crossover dribble. That action out front where they're weaving, Hope is not switching anything, so they're trying to fight through those screens, and Sorelli took advantage of it as he makes the free throw there. But nice little stroke. Sorelli, he plays baseball as well. He's a two-sport player here at Pilgrim High School. Like those shoes right there, all different colors on the shoes. You're gonna have to wear the same ones all the time.
That's the thing. That's the thing now, Joe.
Oh my goodness, little carry there. Had the right idea. Wanted to get to the basket, but He carried the ball. You very rarely see those called in basketball anymore either, but he definitely did. But Jay Monroe, as we mentioned, he hasn't played any games this year. This is his first game, first high school game of the year, and he's playing good basketball.
6th turnover here for Hope High School. Early on in the second quarter, a quick little shot falls short for Vale, and back comes Franco.
Oh, he double dribbled, but he got away with it.
Monroe driving to the basket. Nice move, protecting the ball, but just can't get it to go.
That's a deep one. Well, most kids are shooting those now because Steph Curry does. But you took one of those, and the coach in the old days, you wouldn't get to play for a week. Better make it. But he's their leading scorer.
Encarnacion picking up his second foul.
That's a big foul right there. Encarnacion is the only big guy they really have, and you don't want him in foul trouble out there. Plus, he's an offensive threat.
Walter Rosario's got a pair of fouls, back into the lineup now. In the lane, little jump hook there, and that's good for Carter Clifton.
Carter Clifton has some good skills. And, you know, he's 6'4". He's the power forward on the team. He's got good hands. Nice move right there in the paint.
Dumped inside. Monroe has a lot of company there in white shirts. And they're going to call a foul here, and that will go against Ian LaPlume, the junior guard for the Patriots, picking up his first foul of the evening.
And you can tell they like Monroe. You know, again, he hasn't played all year, but he's the guy they try to isolate right there in the post.
Here's Encarnacion looking for some room, and he gets the layup to go.
That's a good 1-2 combination here for Hope. Monroe and Encarnacion. The leading scorer is out in Devontae Abney, so somebody has to pick up the slack. Looks like it's going to be Monroe.
Oh, look at that. Throwing up a prayer, and Encarnacion gets the rebound.
Good box out by Encarnacion to keep Clifford off the boards. And now straight man-to-man for Pilgrim. They've gone away with that matchup zone. They want to post. They're trying to post up Monroe inside, it looks like, but taking a little bit too much time. There's 10 on the shot clock here. You got to. There they go. They want to get in Monroe on the post.
Almeida, the shots, no good. And we have a timeout called by the Hope Blue Wave. All right, we're going to stay here with 5:52 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little quick timeout there to get things organized for Pilgrim. Looks like they want to get something going.
I want to remind you to stay tuned for the Ortho Rhode Island halftime report. We'll meet our scholar athletes, have a special interview with a Pilgrim High School administrator. Their principal will be joining us. First half highlights and more. It's all coming up on the Ortho Rhode Island halftime report.
You know, both teams have pretty good 1-2 punches in this one. You got Monroe and Encarnacion for Hope, and Pilgrim has Carter Clifton and Dylan Vale, a good 1-2 punch.
Dylan Vale, 7 points already in this game tonight. Looking for someone to pass it to. It's Carter Clifton.
Well, Hope's figured out that weave a little bit, Frank. You know, you're looking at, they keep switching, and they know they want to get the ball to Vale at the top of the key and get some penetration to the basket, and they're taking that away. Good defense by Hope.
And it goes to Clifton. Clifton working around, can't get it to go. Little scoop shot, blocked there by an Encarnacion, and they try to get it inside to Encarnacion, and loose ball, and it's Pilgrim picking it up outside.
Good play.
Yep, LaPlume, no good.
Good pass there by Dylan Vale to get his teammate the wide open three. You know, with Encarnacion with 2 fouls, Frank, you think that maybe you're going to go to Carter Clifton for Pilgrim, maybe pick up that 3rd foul, and Pilgrim would have their way inside.
Encarnacion from outside and doesn't get it to roll.
Good rebound.
Nice rebound. No good for Walter Rosario, and it's Dylan Vale with the rebound all the way down the other end. Nice little dish, and up and in for Michael Bryson.
Nice job by Dylan Vale right there. He stopped on the dime. You notice that to avoid picking up the offensive foul there, and finds his teammate for the layup.
Monroe wants to launch. She does. No good. And the rebound. Hope keeps possession here.
They got the man going pretty good right now, and as they're trying to get the ball inside to the big fella, Encarnacion.
Encarnacion weave in, and nope, too many steps, traveling.
Good D there by Pilgrim when he got the ball. Good position defense by Carter Clifton there, and he had help on both wings.
Cole Begelli checking back in for Pilgrim along with Jack McConnell. Pilgrim leading this one by 6 points here in the second quarter.
Nice play right there. Oh, man, you got to make that layup.
And we have a quick whistle for a jump ball. And that's our signal to take a break here with 3:48 to go in the second quarter. Pilgrim leading it at 18-12. And welcome back to Pilgrim High School as you look at some of the fans who are gathered here tonight. We just want to remind you at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be showcasing the Landmark Medical Center player of the game. Landmark Medical Center, world-class care close to home. And our very own Joe Hassett will be selecting that. No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on that one. Right now, the front runner might be Dylan Vale, who's been terrific out there. He's had 9 points in the game so far, and he's running the point guard position and finding teammates for open looks. Nice play by Pilgrim on the last set there. Providence College runs that play too, where they have the ball on the weak side and they set a screen opposite on the square, and the corner player cuts to the basket and you get a wide open layup. Pilgrim wasn't able to make that one, but great execution on it.
All right, Hope brings the ball down. Had some trouble with turnovers here tonight. Already
nice.
Nice play. Encarnacion, but Almeida can't get the shot to go. Rebound, and we have traveling called against Pilgrim. Nice little pass there by Encarnacion.
Yeah, he's got some good skills out there. He can score. A good feel for the game. Nice back door there, but his teammate just rushed that one a little bit. Almeida just got to take his time. There was nobody there. A good job on the boards by Hope. Stay on the after glass there, give himself another opportunity.
Inbound.
Nice.
And nice basket there for Jay Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe, he's very athletic out there. You better find him because he's going to finish at the rim. Hope's happy to have him back because he wasn't playing all year. Nice.
Oh, nice basket. They'll count it for Dylan Vale.
Really good move there by Dylan Vale. He gets the score and the foul, but he went left-handed on that one, Frank, and drew the defense to him and then spun quickly to the right, got the contact, got the ball up in the air, and makes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. He knocks his free throw down. You know what I like about his shot, too? He shoots it nice and high. Nice high arcer on that. No frozen rope with him. Plus, he's considered their best defensive player. Coach Hensler on that. Not very many offensive players are great defensive players. They don't want to spend a lot of time playing defense if you want to score. Believe me, I know that.
And a lot of coaches would argue it's the defense that's going to win a game for you, right?
Yeah, win a lot of games for you, but nobody ever showed up to a game where the score was 0-0 because the defense was so good. Somebody's got to score to win.
And that's why you were there, right? I mean, you were there to score the basketball.
You got to make shots. I mean, I've never been to a basketball game where a soccer game broke out. Play for 90 minutes and nobody scores, and then they have a shootout. Everybody's excited about that. Why? Because there's some scoring going on.
Exactly.
And Hope's still in that man-to-man. Here comes that weave again that they like. Try to isolate, get somebody going lazy, and they get to the basket, but Hope's figured it out a little bit.
Outside.
Deep one.
And there's a three-point basket for Michael Bryson.
Good shot by Michael Bryson right there. The sophomore, it's a big hoop for his team.
Encarnacion. Almeida, no good. Nice long pass down. Bighelli gets it to go. Cole Bighelli. And we got a timeout called by the Hope Blue Wave.
Nice pass there, too, by Dylan Vale. Get the ball up the court quickly, find a teammate.
Here it is again, Joe.
Yep. He catches the ball, nice raise up, and that was a tough shot because Encarnacion closing out on him on the shooting hand. He was still able to knock it down. Good shot there by Cole Bighelli. Good size at 6'4". He's the all-state tight end on the football team and also plays baseball, Cole Bighelli. So, three-sport guy. He's very athletic out there and showed that one right there. Nice catch and pass. But what he did nicely, too, if you play with Dylan Vale, who's a good point guard, he keeps his head up on the floor, he's looking for the open man, you run the floor. Once he gets the ball, if you're a big guy, you want to run the floor. Get down there.
I want to remind you to stay tuned. Later in the fourth quarter, we'll feature the Martell Plumbing and Heating play of the game. Rhode Island's most trusted plumbing, heating, and cooling company for over 97 years. So you mentioned these kids and how busy they are, some playing 3 sports, plus the academics. Did you play anything other than basketball when you were at LaSalle?
I played baseball 1 year.
First baseman?
No, I went out to play third base, but I wasn't good enough to crack the lineup, but I knew they had a really good team, so I went out for the team after basketball, and I wanted a jacket because they were favored to win the state championship, so I said, I'm going to go play baseball, get a jacket for next year's winter.
Always thinking, Joe. You're always thinking.
That was a good team. Kyle Tody was the coach. He was a legend there at LaSalle Academy as baseball coach.
And Encarnacion.
Nice. Good move.
Oh, nice move to the basket.
There's getting a little delay of game there by Encarnacion. When the ball went through the hoop, he hit the ball against the wall there. If he does that again, it'll be a technical foul on his team. But you know, there he goes. He got some nice space there. Left hand, he's tough to guard. Then he slapped the ball away. That's a delay of game, and he gets a warning. The next one is a 2-shot foul for Pilgrim.
There's that weave that we've seen, Joe.
He should have shot that one.
Yeah, Colt Bighelli lost the ball, and we've got a foul called here.
That's a tough one right there. They're going to call that on the big guy Encarnacion, which is his third, I think.
Yep, that is his third foul.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pick up. When you have a loose ball on the floor and everybody's diving for it, I don't know if they're going to be able to call a foul on that one to be justified. But now the big guy's got 3 fouls. That's a big one. You might have to take him out.
All right, so we do have a replacement. Encarnacion will come out. Number 24, Anil Ramos, who started tonight's game. Just a sophomore. You're giving away 6'4" for 5'10", so the Hope lineup gets a little bit smaller.
And your leading scorer you had to take out. And Encarnacion, though, he gives them a lot out there, too, on the defensive end.
In the lane, Monroe can't get it to go. Loose ball, and here comes Pilgrim. And that ball knocked out of bounds. Good job getting back Sean Almeida for Hope.
Well, Jack McConnell tried to get that out there, but good hustle back by Hope. McConnell had his eyes on his teammate Dylan Vale, but he just couldn't get the ball in time.
Pass inside, and we've got a foul. as Carter Clifton tried to put that one up quickly on the inbound play.
Jay Monroe, I think, picked, no, 23 they called that foul on.
23 or 24?
24, yeah, 24.
It's his Ramos's first foul.
Here's where Carter Clifton now can have a big advantage with the big guy in Encarnacion out with 3 fouls. Clifton, their leading scorer for Pilgrim, has 18. He's averaging 18 points a game. There's nobody who at size right now that can contend with him for Hope. So look for Pilgrim to start to get the ball at Carter Clifton a little bit more.
Clifton just gets 1 of 2 to go. 27-16 in favor of Pilgrim here.
Here's the guy's got to get some scoring going, Monroe, but he needs his teammates to help him out, spread the ball, got to move the ball a little bit more. A lot of good one-on-one right now for Hope. That's a good move right there. Nice
move. Walter Rosario with a basket.
Good pump fake when he caught the ball. Got a big guy there, was able to get to the right and kiss it off the glass. Hope needed that hoop. This game getting away from a little bit, but they need to get a score right there.
Final seconds of the first half. Ball knocked away. Rosario picks it up. And
nice.
His layup is good. So Walter Rosario with a chance for a 3-point play.
Good play there by Walter Rosario. You know, he's their best defensive player on this Hope team. Beats his man with that turn around the corner there, uses the offhand off the glass. So you can see the speed of Walter Rosario. He also plays soccer for Hope as his second sport. And he had some good footwork on that play as he stole the ball and get down the floor.
No good, but quickly the rebound for Hope. 15 seconds to go in the half.
Well, you got to take it down to 1 shot. That's all you have to do. Take your time.
Monroe. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, so he was bothered there by Dylan Vale.
Well, you can see Monroe hasn't played a lot. You know, you don't have a worry about a 5-second count for a jump ball. You just look at the clock. It's right in front of you. You just dribble the ball and keep your man off you. They double team you, throw it to a teammate who's wide open. He got a little hurried there, and give Dylan Vale the credit on that. He rushed him. It's funny, young guys, they really don't know when to go for the last shot. When you have 10 seconds left on the shot clock or in the game, that's when you start to execute your play. It'll give you some time to get a good look, and if you miss, you'll have a chance on an offensive rebound.
You don't realize how much time that really is.
It's plenty of time when you have 10 seconds.
Oh, nice pass underneath in the basket. Carter Clifton on the pass from Dylan Vale, and that's the way we wrap up the first half.
Good execution. LaPlume did a good job of setting the back screen to free up his teammate Carter Clifton.
All right, so we got 2 quarters down and a 9-point lead for the Pilgrim Patriots here in Warwick, leading the Hope Blue Wave. Halftime coming up right after this.
Caring for your It's time for the Ortho Rhode Island Halftime Report, sponsored by Ortho Rhode Island, caring for your every move. It's time for the Ortho Rhode Island Halftime Report, sponsored by Ortho Rhode Island, caring for your every move.
And welcome back. We are at halftime of tonight's high school hoops game between Pilgrim and Hope. And joining me now is our host, the principal of Pilgrim High School, Toby Gibbons. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, well, thank you for your hospitality here today. And we're looking forward to the second half of tonight's game. But we wanted to chat with you a minute about some of the exciting things you have going on. And I know we chatted for a minute about an exciting project. Tell us about that.
Yes, well, we have a construction project ongoing. We're building the plans now for a couple new high schools here in Warwick. And Pilgrim High School site, and the plans are coming along very well.
And when do the shovels go in the ground?
Well, we're hoping in the fall, so we're going to keep those dates, make sure it's solidified, get through the last couple of hurdles with design team and with RIDE, and it'll, hopefully great things are coming.
What does the new construction mean for athletics at Pilgrim High School?
Well, having state-of-the-art facilities, having training room, having weight rooms, having turf field with lights, as well as state-of-the-art infields for baseball and softball, as well as soccer, field hockey. It's going to be a nice boost to the programs.
I would imagine that the school as a whole will give you more room to grow, perhaps?
Yes, the new buildings will come in. We're also going to have a couple more additions to our CTE programs, to the two we already have. So we're really excited about our comprehensive high school growing and offering those programs for students.
Well, it's very exciting. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for coming to Pilgrim.
Hey, Toby Gibbons, the principal here at Pilgrim High School. More of our halftime activities coming your way right after this. And welcome back. We're at halftime of tonight's boys basketball game. Pilgrim High School versus Hope High School. Pilgrim with a 29-20 lead. And tell you what, Joe, let's recap some of the highlights from that first half.
Well, you got Dylan Vale right here with the three-pointer. And he's the guy we featured in the pregame, and he's really stepped his game up. And the big fella here for Hope and Concepcion, we've previewed him too. And here, make a nice move there with the left hand in the painted area. And here comes Vale again, a nice little look-away pass to his teammate, who finishes that one off. And everything seems to go through Vale. And you go right here, Monroe, who hasn't had to play a lot this year, and knocks down that three-pointer there. Hope really needed that basket.
First game for him this year. Nice
and you
drive.
got Vale again with that and one super move right there. Used the left and went back to the right. So he has shown you everything. And the stats right here, you know, you look at the shooting, 7 for 16 for the Patriots, 10 for 18 for the Hope Blue Wave. Free throws, Wave been there a few more times, 4 for 6, just one shot for the Pilgrim team. And the turnovers, though, Pilgrim with 10 turnovers. That's why the score is a little bit closer than it probably should be right now. And Hope's doing a better job taking care of the ball with those 4 turnovers.
And the leading scorers here after the first half, Vale with 10 points and Canarcion with 8 points. All right, we are getting ready to start the third quarter of tonight's game. We'll be back with that right after this.
Landmark Medical's High School Hoops.
Closed captioning sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, with same-day mattress and recliner eye delivery.
And welcome back as we get ready for the third quarter. There you see head coach of the Patriots Pilgrim, Sean Hensler, in his third year as head coach here at Pilgrim.
Yeah, he was a good career at Henrican High School too.
Justin Village in his first year as head coach of the Hope Blue Wave, former assistant at Mount St. Charles. He is a physical education teacher at Hope, and molding these guys into shape, making them hopefully into a winning program.
Yeah, the coaches do a great job with these kids. I mean, you spend a lot of time trying to mold them into strong young men, but teaching them basketball as well. Little zone now by Hope. They haven't run one of these all game.
Shot from outside, no good for Jack Sorelli. Hope almost turns the ball over in the lane, blocks there by Carter Clifton. Off to McConnell, back out on top. This is Clifton, no good. Loose ball, Clifton gets it.
Nice
pass.
pass.
Inside. Nice pass, a nice basket for Jack McConnell.
Nice pass by Clifton. He missed the shot, but he went after the rebound there, and nice little look-away pass for the layup. Little 1-2-2 half-court trap right now by Pilgrim.
Inside, no good. Now outside, here's Monroe. Can't get the three-pointer to go, but Johnny on the spot. Walter Rosario gets the rebound outside, and Canarcion short.
Hey, Hope's getting some good looks. They're just not able to knock down the shots. They've been very active on the glass. They had 3 shot opportunities there, and Just couldn't knock anything down. Little 2-3 zone right now for Hope.
From outside, no good. Rebound, Almeida.
Almeida's got to have a nice game. Pushing the ball up the floor, finding teammates, got good quickness.
Nice right
pass
into the paint. And Rosario can't get the shot to go. So back comes Pilgrim here, leading it by 11 points early in the third quarter.
Hope hasn't taken a bad shot to start the second half. They just haven't been able to make them.
And that ball out of bounds. Almeida went after that one, and
Almeida seems to be everywhere. He's a good three-point shooter normally.
Just a freshman.
And we mentioned he plays soccer as well. He's all over the place. I mean, he doesn't give up on any plays.
Clifton, nice pass inside, and the basket goes for Jack McConnell.
Tell you, Clifton's made some good passes here in the second half. Two that ended up in scores, and this is a three-point play opportunity. Jack McConnell, who's their best baseball pitcher on the baseball team, 6'1". Must have some pretty good heat coming off that arm when he's throwing it down the lane there. And he's their best defensive player as well. So he gives you a nice lift, McConnell. He seems to be in the right place at the right time. He needs to work on his free throws, though, there as he shoots an air ball. I see that a lot this year. You got to work on your free throws. It's such an easy game, you know. You just go to the line. You only have to make one shot with nobody on you. Little 2-3 zone right now for Pilgrim.
Canarcion making his way to the hoop. No good. Rebound by McConnell.
Again, I mean, that's not a bad shot for Encarnacion. He's made a couple of those in this game. It's just the lid's shut on Hope right now. They haven't scored here in the second half so far. A little 3-2 zone now by Hope, trying to take away the three-point shot.
Dylan Vale, no good. And the rebound underneath by Monroe.
Both teams playing zone now, trying to slow the pace down a little bit. And then Pilgrim with the lead. They want to get some long contested shots by by Hope. Little kick ball there by Vale, so they get to reset the shot clock. To 20.
And they'll take the ball out under the basket. And Canarcion will put it in bounds.
Looks like Pilgrim's going to go man-to-man now on the out-of-bounds play. Good pass.
And the ball just doesn't want to go in for the Blue Wave here.
And Castellon made a nice pass. Good cut there to the basket by Rosario. He just wasn't able to finish with the left hand.
Moving the ball around.
Nice, good movement there.
And there's a foul on the play. Going to put Clifton on the line for a pair of free throws.
That was good ball movement by Pilgrim. They moved the ball all the way around the lane. That's actually a pretty good foul there. You would have given up a layup.
Demola
good foul by Bayou.
The foul.
But the ball movement was very good on that play.
I just want to remind you, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll feature the Martel Plumbing and Heating Play of the Game, Rhode Island's most trusted plumbing, heating, and cooling company for over 97 years. So keep an eye out for that if you haven't seen it already, Joe.
There's been a lot of good plays in this game. I have a lot of plays you can choose from so far. Dylan Vale's had some nice moves to the basket. Got a Clifton as well, and big guy in Castellon's had some nice moves. So there's plenty of time to go to have a spectacular play.
I should mention, I don't think we've done that yet. Our officials tonight, William Tagano, John Aguiar. And at the foul line, Carter Clifton, junior forward for the Pilgrim Patriots. Gets a pair of shots here.
See his feet there. That's good. That's good setup for a free throw. As he missed the shot, I thought he rushed that a little bit. But you like to have your feet square when you take a jump shot. Guys have one foot in front of the other to really they set themselves up not being balanced right away. But he's got his shoulders square and his feet are set to the line. Got a nice little follow through. He should make most of his free throws. One foot in front of the other just doesn't do
You don't
it.
like that.
Might feel good, but you don't make shots. You want to feel good, you want to make shots.
Loose ball. Rolls out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Patriots.
Cassione took a chance there as he reached in on that one on Clifton. Could have picked up his fourth there. Ooh, he got good call by the good non-call by the officials. He got all ball there.
Bryson in the corner. Vale. No good, and then Carcione with the rebound.
That's a good move by Vale. He probed that baseline pretty well. It's a tough shot, that 6-footer along the baseline, a little floater.
Carcione wants to move to the hoop, and no good. Gets his own rebound, back out on top. Monroe, and there's a three-pointer.
Oh, that's their first points of the second half. Monroe knocks down the three. He's got two of them in the game, but good job by Carcione, the big fella, getting the rebound there and tossing it out to his teammate. Still in the 3-2 zones Hope has right there, trying to take away those three-point shots if they can.
Bryson, no good from way outside. And that bounces out of bounds, and Hope will take possession.
See, with that zone that they have right there, you're protecting Carcione a little bit in the back of that zone where he doesn't have to guard somebody. If you're Pilgrim, you want to go at Carcione to try to get that fourth foul on him. Pilgrim has switched back to man now.
This is Monroe, stops. Rosario back to Monroe. Around the right side now, he launches. No good. And back come the Patriots.
The size for the Patriots is a little bit too big for the small guards at Pope when they go to the backboards. I like the way Pilgrim moves the ball though against the zone, Frank. I mean, they throw 3 or 4 passes, 5 passes trying to get a better shot.
All right, 3:15 to go here in the third quarter, and a 34-23 lead for our host school, the Pilgrim Patriots over Hope. We'll be right back. Hey, tonight's delicious pregame meal delivered to us by the Medici Italian Kitchen in East Providence, a unique wood-fired kitchen with delicious entrees, pizza, seafood, and more. We thank them for participating and keeping the crew fed and happy. When they're fed, they're happy. That's one goes with the other, Joe.
Yeah, good food too. They always got to be fed. The assistant coach for Hope, David Neinboom, he was the head coach at Hope for a long time. Had some good teams there too. Always challenged for state championships at Hope. And he helps out now as the assistant coach.
Working the ball inside, no good, and ripping away the rebound and putting it back up. Jack McConnell.
But they set that up after the timeout. Get the ball inside to McConnell. Had a little mismatch in there, and he took advantage of it.
Hope 1 for 10 shooting here in the third. Here's Encarnacion. Look out, heading to the hoop and getting the baskets.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to step in front of him. They just like did the Matador D on that one.
You see him coming like, all right.
I changed my mind.
Nice steal, Walter Rosario, and the layup is no good. And the ball slips out of bounds, and Hope will keep it.
So Rosario went off the wrong foot there. He was on the left-hand side. He went off the wrong foot, and that's why he missed that layup. So he changed his hand at the last second there, and he lost control of it. You got to take advantage of that, especially when you only scored 5 points so far in the second half. You got to make those layups. Good pass.
Nice, and Carcion, but again, Rosario can't get it to go. Quickly down the other end. Here's Clifton. Oh, nice block there by Encarnacion.
Good block there by Encarnacion. I mean, he got back. He has those 3 fouls, but he went up strong on that one. Good pass, good bounce pass right there. Encarnacion came in there, and then Encarnacion tried to throw the ball off his head there to get the return over.
Clifton can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Hope. Down the other end, Adebayo. Monroe. Inside now Encarnacion. Nice pass and no good for Xavier Franco.
Boy, it's just a lid on that hoop for Hope. They're moving the ball nicely, getting some good looks. They just can't make shots. Nice. Ooh, baby, that's a heck of a shot. What a shot by Dylan Vale there in traffic with a little spin move in the English off the glass.
Yeah, highlight reel for Dylan Vale here in this game tonight.
Ooh, that's offense. And Vale comes back and plays good D, picks up the offensive foul on Monroe. Monroe tried to get by him, and he used the off arm. He had the right idea. If he planted himself and spun, he probably could have gotten the layup on that play, but he just used his left arm and pushed Vale out of the way.
Third foul for Monroe in his debut game for his high school team, the Hope Blue Wave.
You know, I don't know if it's great defense by Pilgrim or just Hope can't make shots. They've only had 5 points here in the third quarter.
Loose ball, and that slips out of bounds, and Hope will take over.
Good D there by Hope, by Monroe and Encarnacion there, double teaming in the corner. Hope is just 2 for 14 here in the third quarter. I mean, you're not going to get any closer shooting the ball like that. They need to just get a run here, try to get back into the game.
Trail by 13 with 1:15 to go in the third. And Encarnacion can't get it to go, but rebound there by one of the smallest guys on the floor, but he slips out of bounds, Walter Rosario.
That's Rosario. He is everywhere on the floor, though. I mean, he's having a tough time making shots, but he is active on the glass. He's only 5'5", but you think he plays like he's 6'8". Pilgrim doing a nice job, though, of moving the ball against his 3-2 zone by Hope. 4 or 5 passes every time down, trying to get the ball inside, popping out to the top of the key, to the foul line, looking for that open 3, or they'll get the ball inside.
In the corner, the three-pointer is good. Ian LaPlume.
Good shot there by LaPlume. You know, you got Carter Clifton out of the ball game right now, so they don't have anybody to go into inside, so they did a good job of moving down the perimeter and finding an open teammate, and LaPlume knocks down the 3. That's the difference right now. Pilgrim's knocking down shots, and Hope can't make a shot. Going for the last shot here. 12 seconds on the shot on the clock. Now you got to go.
Well, I know college teams, they work on that 10 seconds. When you get the final 10 seconds, you have possession of the ball. You got to work on that play.
Oh, yeah. You want to give yourself a shot and then an offensive rebound opportunity if you miss that shot. You just don't want to give your opposition a possession where they can get a shot.
From outside, no good. So 1 second to go, a traveling violation, and maybe Hope can come up with a quick shot here with 1.4 seconds.
What happened? They thought the time was off, and the shot clock went off. That's what happened. So there's still 1.4 seconds to go. So Hope gets an opportunity. Now, if you hope, you want to get the ball inside to the big guy in Encarnacion. But he looks like he's going to take the ball out of bounds. He's be a guy that I wanted to cut to the square, let him catch and power up for the shot.
There it is, and the shot at the buzzer, no good for Jay Monroe. So 41-25, 3 quarters down. Pilgrim leading Hope. We're back with more after this. And welcome back for the final quarter of tonight's high school hoops game between Hope and Pilgrim High School. Frank Carpano, Joe Hassett. Just back from Chicago with the Friars. Little private flight that got you home early this morning, yes?
Yeah, like 3:30 in the morning.
Ah.
Jumped in bed at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Took a quick nap.
You must be used to that, right?
Yeah, that's
Being up
great.
late at night out doing your thing.
I'm used to that when I go to Ireland to play golf.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go. Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Ramp it up.
All right, Hope needs to get a spurt here to get back in this game.
Go.
Good execution there, just wasn't able to finish it off.
A little spin move in the paint. Rebounds.
Let's go.
Dylan Vale, and now outside. Three-point basket for Carter Clifton. He's their best three-point shooter and connects on one there.
Good pass there, too, by Dylan Vale. He got into the zone there, found his teammate in the corner, knocks it down, set him up nicely. I like to play with Dylan Vale. He's out there looking for open teammates, and he finds them usually. Big lead now for Pilgrim, up 44-25, and then Hope needs to get a sprint going right there. They got to get some stops defensively, obviously, but they got to put the ball in the hole. They only have 5 points here in the second half. Total.
Oof.
And it's basically one and done, too, for Hope right now. When they do miss the shot, there's nobody getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Vale from outside, and he gets the three to go. And timeout now for the Hope Blue Wave as things starting to get out of hand.
Nice 1-2 punch right there for this Pilgrim team with Dylan Vale and Carter Clifton knocking down 2 3-pointers in a row.
Want to let you know that you can also enjoy these broadcasts on our Facebook Live page presented by Trattoria Appia Restaurant. They're up on Federal Hill at Wells Avenue. Indulge in the familiar, experience the extraordinary. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
It used to be called Zuma.
Yep.
They make their own pasta there, great pizzas.
Very good food up there.
Here's that last three-pointer, Joe.
Well, there's Dylan knocking that three-pointer down. I mean, the cross-court pass over the zone. Pilgrim zoned in pretty nice. You can tell these guys have played together for a while. I mean, they know where each guy is. Very well coached, set things up on the baseline, and they got good size, too. And all of these guys can shoot the ball on Pilgrim. They've got a high percentage here in the second half.
Dylan Vale, 15 points. Rebounds led by McConnell. Jack McConnell with 14 points, his number.
That's a lot of rebounds in a high school game, 14. McConnell, again, I mentioned he's the best pitcher on the baseball team, too.
Well, they've had a lot of second chance points here tonight.
Good defense by Pilgrim, too. They've taken Hope out of what they want to do. Hope likes to go one-on-one, but there's always help defense when they take the shot. But Hope now just settling for long shots.
Long pass there to Cole Bigelli, goes out of bounds. Couldn't catch up to it. Loose ball, and Canarcion to the hoop.
It's a foul.
And he is fouled, so he'll go to the line.
Good hustle there by Rosario there to get the loose ball. We've been saying that a lot about him in this ball game. He's all over the floor. We mentioned he's a soccer player as well, and he's just fast. He goes after every loose ball. He got that loose one there. He finds his teammate in Cassione, and Cassione tried to finish at the rim. Wasn't able to make it, but he gets to the foul line, knocks down the free throw. You know, this Hope team, we're talking to the coach, Justin Billage. He said, you know, Joe, we're very inexperienced out there. We haven't had guys who played a lot of basketball. You know, it's like their second sport. Play a lot of other sports at the school, and, you know, it shows a little bit. They're a little rusty out there. They're just trying to find their way, and they're playing a Pilgrim team that's pretty experienced and run their offense very well.
Quick shot. Cole Bigelli with a basket, senior forward.
Yeah, they got a lot of tools here, Pilgrim. They'll be tough in that Division II tournament. Good pass there by
inside. Little layup. Good shot for Walter Rosario.
Rosario finally gets one to go down for himself. Good pass there by Monroe. He got into the defense that time.
Little trap here.
Good hustle. I like that hustle, though. Hope down by 20 points, but they're not packing it in. 3 guys almost got that steal right there against Dylan Vale, who's a good ball handler. I mean, he's the best ball handler out here. Good point guard. Hope almost had the turnover there.
So this is a 3rd or 4th game that we've had on the schedule, and each game somebody's come into the table, Joe.
I know it.
It's a nice tradition we have to look forward to.
They're working hard.
In the lane, stop, pop, no good for Vale. But keeping the ball here is Pilgrim. Another shot, another rebound, no good, and Canarcion picks it up.
Opportunities that time for Pilgrim. Just weren't able to make the shot, but staying active on the glass. Pilgrim now picking up that tough man-to-man. You can find the big fella in Canarcion. Get the ball to him, put the offense through him. Hope standing around a little bit too much going one-on-one.
Canarcion lets loose from outside and doesn't get the bounce.
I tell you, Pilgrim has a lot to do with the offense for Hope. I mean, they're making it very difficult for Hope to run any kind of offense out there. They're taking away the passing lanes and not allowing any penetration.
Ball slipped out of bounds, and Pilgrim will keep it.
Good pump fake there, Frank, by Carter Clifton. You know, he's made a 3 out in that corner, so the next time he comes out, he flies at him. Pump fakes, gets to the basket.
Quick shot there for Cole Bigelli, gets it to go.
Cole Bigelli having a ball game right now in the second half. Talked about his other sports. He's all-state and tight end football player as well, and he plays basketball, so he's a 3-sport guy.
Foul against Pilgrim. That goes against Carter Clifton, just his first of the game.
Bigelli, doesn't he look like a tight end? He's number 4 out there. He's just a big, rugged kid. Looks like a good blocker on the football team and catch passes. He's doing a good job on the boards in this one, too.
Inbound. Canarcion, nice little pass to Monroe. Can't get it to go, and McConnell with the rebound.
You can tell Monroe has skills. He's just rusty. He hasn't played all year. We mentioned that a few times. This is his first game. He just has his timings off a bit, but once he gets more games under his belt, he'll be good.
From outside, Clifton, no good. Monroe with the rebound. As they rush the ball down the court. From outside, no good. Franco can't get the shot to fall.
Well, that was good ball movement by Hope there. They had throw the extra pass, get a wide open 3, just weren't able to get it.
Well, trying to slip the defense. The shot short.
Tell you, that was good defense though by Rosario. He got beat on the initial take, but recovered nicely and challenged that shot.
Way outside, Monroe can't get it to go. All right, so we have 3:11 left here in the game, 51-28. As Pilgrim leads Hope, we're back after this. Welcome back. 51-28. Pilgrim leading Hope with 6:46 to go. Actually, excuse me, 3:11 left here in the game. And here we have the play of the game, the Martell Plumbing and Heating play of the game.
Yeah, Dylan Vale, nice move right there. He split the defense, little crossover dribble, gets the score. That's a good play right there. I mean, tough to avoid get the shot block right there, and he still makes the shot. Heck of a move. I'm impressed with the Pilgrim. Oh, look at this. Hope never got back on defense right there, and they find the big fella.
Jack McConnell with the basket.
Easy layup right there. Hope fell asleep coming out of that timeout. I'm impressed with the fans here at Pilgrim High School. They all have Pilgrim basketball shirts on, and a lot of support once the students, the parents are here. It's an impressive crowd. How about that highlight film right there? That was pretty good. We just did the play of the game. That was pretty good right there by the big fella in Castellon. Tipping him to himself 3 times and then getting the layup.
And the ball will stay with Pilgrim as Jaden Ames checks in along with Jacob Soulier.
Get some new guys some minutes here for Pilgrim. Have the game well in hand.
There's the rebound on that last shot that you loved. Quick turnaround jumper, no good.
Foul over the back there by Cole Bagelli on the rebound.
Cole Bagelli picks up his second foul.
There's that guy Rosario, 5'7", but he's on the glass. He's handling the ball. He's all over the place.
He's everywhere. Working inside, loose ball picked up by Ames. Long pass to Vale. Vale lays it up and in.
Nice move there by Vale. He looked to the middle, had the defensive player go to the middle and then finger roll with the right hand.
Ooh, Monroe slipping one in and can't get that to fall. And back comes Vale. Off in the corner, McConnell. That's good.
This is a good team. This Pilgrim team's a good team. I mean, they have a lot of contributors out there. McConnell makes shots. Bagelli makes shots, and you got a really good point guard. When you have a good point guard, everybody plays better.
Here we come again. Here's Vale. And a timeout called by Pilgrim.
Dylan Vale must have loved that.
All right, just a timeout to get some new, fresh legs into the game for Pilgrim.
Get them in the stat sheets. Get them in the books. You know, this Hope team. This Hope team's a work in progress, obviously.
All right, let's talk about our player of the game, the Landmark Medical Center player of the game. Joe, who do you have?
Well, I got Dylan Vale. I think from start to finish, Dylan Vale has controlled the tempo of this game. He's scored for his teammates. Good passes to his teammates. There's a good play there, though, by the big guy, Carter Clifton, on the back door. There's Cole Bagelli battling on the boards and getting the score right there. So, I mean, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch right there.
All right, some new guys in the lineup for Pilgrim here as they have a substantial lead, 57-30, and from way outside, no good for Chris Manitakos.
Tough move right there, but Monroe gets himself to the line, though. They're trying to split the defense, picks up the foul.
Michael Massey Jr. gets in the book with his first foul, senior guard.
Yeah, this Pilgrim team, I mean, they have a nice unit here, Frank. They're going to contend for that Division II championship, no question. You got a solid point guard and Dylan Vale. I think he's the best player on the team, the best defensive player. Hits three-pointers, finds all his teammates, so he keeps everybody involved. Carter Clifton gets a lot of nice plays off Vale, as well as Cole Bagelli and Jack McConnell.
So 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Monroe. A little bit of pressure here by Hope. And that pays off. Rosario can't get it to go. And on the rebound, it was number 35 who reeled it in, Tyler Nato.
Tell you, Rosario again steals the ball outside. I mean, Pilgrim, if they have one discrepancy in this game, is their turnovers. I mean, they've turned the ball a lot over to this Hope team. Hope's good on defense. They just haven't been able to score on the offensive end. They've only scored 10 points here in the whole second half.
Final minute of tonight's game. From outside, Xavier Franco. Encarnacion down low to Monroe. Franco, there he goes, moving to the basket again, dumps it off, and Monroe is fouled.
Well, good ball movement that time by Hope. 4 or 5 passes, that's the most they've had in the ball game. Then they get a good look, and a foul on the line for Monroe gets to go to the glass.
Yannick Pierre-Louis picks up his first foul as...
Sounds like a hockey game. Yeah.
I know, I like that name. That really rolls off the tongue. Like Joe Hassett.
Yeah, right. Hassett. You make me a Frenchman. But you look at Hope here, Frank. I mean, it was a ball game at halftime. It was 29-20. Hope's only 30 points right now. They scored 10 points in the second half.
We have a lane violation, perhaps. Let's see what the officials are going to call here. Well, whatever it was, it's going to be Pilgrim's ball underneath the Hope basket.
27 seconds left. Hope's going to try to get one more turnover, see if they can turn into a score.
Shot from outside, three-point basket, Jaden Ames.
He's got 2 of them in the game. He hit a big one in the first half as well. Jaden Ames coming off the bench, knocks down a jumper.
Encarnacion drive to the baskets and the rebounds, and that is going to do it.
Good ball game here for Pilgrim. I mean, they played solid the whole game. You can tell they're a veteran team, a little inexperienced on this Hope team, but they will get better as the year goes on.
60-30 was the final score of this one. We'll be back to talk with the winning team, the winning coach, when our high school hoops coverage continues after this. Check, mic check.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
All right, welcome back to Pilgrim High School. The Pilgrim Patriots with a 60-30 win over Hump High School. We've got the Patriots here along with their head coach, Sean Hensler. You have to be pleased with your team's performance tonight?
I was pleased with the effort. You know, it's the effort's there every night. We struggle to shoot the ball and score the ball, but we kind of do it in stretches. But on the whole, yeah, pleased with the effort for sure.
So it must be nice to have a veteran club. You have a veteran club, and the tools are really nice. You got guys who can shoot the ball. Everybody's making shots, and you got a solid point guard.
We have a good point guard, and you know, actually, we've got a mix of juniors and seniors that played tonight, and actually one sophomore started. So things are actually looking pretty good for the future too. So
should do well in that Division II tournament this year for sure.
I hope so. If we can score the ball a little bit, we'll be okay because our defense isn't that bad.
Well, we want to thank you for hosting our show here tonight and want to present you with the trophy and congratulate your team on a nice win tonight. Guys, congratulations. Best of luck. Do it for another night of high school hoops. We would like to take a moment to thank the wonderful sponsor partner.
Play might make a difference in this